In early 2018, at the Lansing Correctional Facility in Kansas, a convicted felon named John Mannard pulled off one of the simplest and most embarrassing escapes in the prison's history by pretending to be someone else and just walking out the front door. John had already become infamous once before. Back in 2006, he escaped prison with the help of a volunteer woman who fell in love with him, smuggled him out in a dog crate, and went on the run. He was caught that time after 12 days. His escape became national news. But in 2018, he tried something even more low-tech, and it nearly worked. Now older, quieter, and more calculated, John noticed something during his daily routines. Many inmates had similar-looking ID bracelets. These bracelets were the key to everything: meals, job assignments, and even visitor appointments. John's cellmate at the time was expecting a legal visitor for a scheduled interview. That morning, while everyone was preparing for shift change, John swapped bracelets with his cellmate. Somehow, the guards didn't notice. When the visitor arrived, they called the inmate's name. But instead of the real man stepping forward, it was John Mannard, wearing his cellmate's bracelet and acting calm. He was escorted to the visitor's entrance, where he met the lawyer briefly, then claimed he needed to use the restroom, and never returned. At some point during the process, he slipped away, changed into civilian clothes, and headed toward the staff exit. A few witnesses would later say he walked confidently, like he belonged there. No alarms were triggered. No searches were made. John Mannard was out. The mistake wasn't caught until almost 2 full days later, when the real inmate, still inside, complained about not being called for his legal visit. Only then did officials realize they had the wrong man, and John was already long gone. The manhunt launched immediately. U.S. Marshals and state troopers were alerted. A $5,000 reward was offered. Mannard was caught 5 days later in Arkansas, driving a stolen van and trying to cross into Louisiana. He was arrested without incident again. Prison officials were humiliated.
Policies were changed.
Bracelets were updated with photo scans and biometric checks. But the message was clear. Sometimes, the most effective escape plan isn't a fight or a tunnel. It's just being in the right place with the wrong name.